Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how you can dress up your Digis with some heat embossing. You'll also want to check out TaylorMade Cards for You's monthly challenge. There's a link to the challenge below for you to get all of the details. We will have a new theme each month, but the challenge is anything goes. And this month's prize is a $10 gift code from TaylorMade Cards for You. You'll also find a discount code over there for 20% off of your digital order from TaylorMade Cards for You. Hi guys, this is Debbie with Debbie J's Crafting Corner. Today I'm going to be creating another card for a design team project for TaylorMade Cards for You. So the theme for this month's design team project are fall colors, and Miss Monica gave us a choice to pick out a couple of different things from her fall collections that she has over on her website. So I actually picked out two different kits, and I think they're going to work great together. The first one's called Grateful, Thankful, Blessed, and just looking at the pictures, these actually came from that. This is a real pretty pattern paper, actually two different real pretty pattern papers. I love the watercolor effect on this, and a bunch of really cool sentiments. And then the second kit that she had that I decided to use is a couple pages from the Passport to Fall collection. And I just love. I'll show you my favorite. My favorite is this. This really vibrant. Oh my goodness! Looking at it just live, and then looking at it on the screen, I can't believe how vibrant that looks on the screen too. I love the fact that that came through like that. Anyway, I've got an idea as to what I want to do. Actually, to start off with, I'm going to use just because. This fantastic leaf background. I mean, look at those. Those are just absolutely gorgeous. And I started thinking, I want to kind of take it up a notch, because you could very easily, this is a card. That would be perfect. I mean, this, because it has that touch of white, it would go absolutely perfect just like that on the front of a card. But I decided, I think I'm going to try doing some embossing on this too. So first I'm going to grab my clear embossing ink and just smush it down. Yes, smush is a good word. Smush it down on all over. I think I'm going to just do the top half right now, so I have something to hold on to. And then I've got my heat gun, and I've got some Wow embossing powder. And I think I'm going to use for this one, it's going to be this one. I think this one, yes. This one is Clear Sparkle. So I'm going to just go ahead and add a bunch of this Clear Sparkle onto the front of that card. And I think, yes, you can see that. You can see the reflection of the glitter there. And from here, I can also see a little bit of an iridescent shine to it. I'll put some more on there in case, because I can't really tell where it's covered and where it's not. And let's go ahead and heat that up. I have no idea if it's matching or not. And to be honest, I can't really feel much on there. So that probably means that I didn't put enough of the embossing ink on there. I do have a couple of options for that. First, I have a dauber over here somewhere. So I've got an embossing ink dauber, which means I can put down more of the ink than what I did with the embossing pad. So let's try it with this. Okay, now I can definitely see that it is sticking. Okay, I think you can see the difference too. Now another option you could do if you do not have a dauber and your ink pad isn't quite juicy enough, anything that is somewhat adhesive would probably work. I mean, glue would probably work. But what I'm actually thinking would be a better option would be to use some glycerin. Now, glycerin is one of the components that's inside a lot of the inks that we use that gives it that wetness. You know, it stays wet longer so that we can emboss. And glycerin is one of the things that allows that to happen. And I've also heard, and haven't really tried it much, that using glycerin is one way to kind of help re-ink your ink pad. Now I can already see that there's some places on here that I'm not getting the first time around, but I can always go back around and do that after I'm finished with this. Okay, so this is pretty shiny. So now I'm going to go ahead and trim this down. Now this side is the side that didn't get as much of the glitter. So let me go ahead and trim it off. I think I'm going to do this one. Give it about 1/4 inch of white space all the way around. That was the edge that didn't have much. This one doesn't have as much. I'm going to trim a little bit of that one off. I'll trim 1/4 inch off of both ends. So this panel is going to be 5 by 3 3/4. And just like I like to do a lot, I'm going to put some foam tape on the back. And one of the reasons that I wanted to put foam tape on the back is because this panel did warp a little bit. So if I want it to go and stay down well on the panel, I kind of need that little extra adhesive on there. And to make sure that I'm able to get this on there straight, I'm going to use some art glitter glue. I think I want the leaf, one leaf facing down. And I'm going to say that that is close enough. And then for this, I could put it in the center, or I could put it to one of the sides. I think I am going to put it right in the middle though. That's good. Okay, and then just get that centered. Okay, I'm going to give this a try with the glycerin. So this is a big bottle of glycerin that I got at, I think it was Michael's. And I'm just going to heat it on. And we're going to see how that works for doing embossing. And it does look like it is hanging on pretty good. Okay. That looks pretty good. You go ahead and paint the other side. And it looks like the edges dried before I actually got any of the embossing glitter on there. So that looks very, very pretty. And it looks like the coverage is much better than when I use the dauber. Okay, so that is going to finish up this card video.
I hope that this inspires you to create something great, and I would love to see what you create. So come join my Facebook group. Crafting with Debbie and show us your creations. I've left a link down below. And be sure to also check out all of the other crafters on the TaylorMade Cards for You design team. I know that they will have a lot of inspirational projects for you to see. Here are a couple more videos that I know you'll enjoy. Thanks for watching, and remember, if I can make it, you can too. See you next time.